or with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 4x4s and 1 6x6. 6x6 is the 4x4s are a lot better.
Remember that movie with
What's up, we won?
we won?
Hey, we won.
What movie, bro?
Uh lost my train of thought here. I feel like I'm getting Alzheimer's.
Well, you are almost 60.
Yeah. But my mom didn't notice until she was in her 80s.
That you were forgetting things?
No, she was forgetting things.
Oh. You were talking about you.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, Squirrel?
Squirrel. Oh, the movie that Tony Jaa was in, the couple of the assassins. One of them had hammers, just regular hammers as weapons.
Yeah.
Like claw hammers, carpentry
Yeah,
hammers,
claw hammers.
ball.
Do your number
Claw
on that.
hammers.
You don't need a big old hammer. Friggin' E-swing. 16
So
inch E-swing. Oh shit.
No, it wasn't Tony
What is
Jaa. It was
that?
another guy who was Indonesian.
Did you
Or
paint
not
that,
that
Josh?
Thai.
this,
Yeah.
I did vinyl for the graphics and then painted around it.
Nice. Airbrushed. Nice.
Yeah,
A tribute.
Turn
yeah,
it down a
pretty
little
much.
bit. It's like glowing too much and the light's hitting it too much. There you
When
go.
did you do this over the
Nice.
weekend? I mean, over the
I
week?
did this today.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I can't believe he died on my birthday. That upsets me.
Shh. I knew that was gonna.
Dirk never got to build his, so I put this one together and then painted it up, and Dirk gets to ride in it, brother.
Yeah.
So chunky wheels, the gold.
Those 2.2s?
Yep. No, they're 1.9s. I'm sorry, these are 1.9s.
Oh, they look bigger than 1.9s to me.
Well,
Must be
they're
the tire.
1.9s. And Mias axles, Hobbywing Elite. I'm gonna run it Sunday. Check it out.
That's one of the kits you make,
Yeah, the Boogeyman.
the Boogeyman.
Yeah, I sent one to Dirk a few months ago, and he never got to
Yeah,
finish
I
it.
remember that. Hmm.
So I figured since I was putting one together to try it out on a shorter wheelbase, thought it might be cool to do for
Yeah.
Dirk.
Are you gonna put some LEDs on it? They're purple or
Um,
something.
I thought about putting a
Running
light in
one.
the cab so it comes through the red windows, kind of like he did his Devil's Rejects build. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. Trying out these shocks like you got, Keith, the Amazon fake Bossmans.
Oh, yeah.
I offset them down to 80 millimeters so it sits really low.
I think. Yeah, I got mine tilted way like that too,
Yeah, and then
because they were kind of jamming a little bit.
I cranked them all the way down. So when they're all the way down, it's exactly 80 millimeters eye to eye.
Yeah.
they don't feel bad. I mean, they're not drive techs, but they don't feel bad. But it
They're-
sits really low.
Those are like almost cantilever like.
They're just leaned way forward. Cantilever would have a cantilever on it.
Yo, a little piece that looks like a elbow.
A pivot point that's extended
Yeah.
from the frame to the shock. Yes.
A lot of on-road cars have those.
And then it's not done yet because I got to put longer hubs on it. But I didn't put the big tires on the four-wheel steer. Boogeyman. So these are 525 ruptures.
What's the other tires? The Navi ones on the 13?
Those are Bossmans.
Oh,
Bossman shocks, well, fake Bossman shocks and Bossman tires. I got 18mm hubs to try and stretch this one, make it a little wider. Because what's funny is with the Bossmans on the 1.9s with a 12mm hub, it's still 10 inches. This one's like 10 1/4 with 15mm in the 2.2s. I think the 2.2, the tire wraps in more because the rim's wider. Are you running 9mm hubs, Kurt?
that's small.
No, I'm running longer ones in the. I think they're
'Cause you-
12 in the front. I missed my shocks.
You missed your shot?
Thank you.
You missed your shot?
No, to miss my shocks,
You missed yourself?
to miss them.
What are you talking about?
Talking to these guys,
Ah!
RC cars.
What are you talking to you, crackhead?
Yeah, you crackhead.
She called you a crackhead.
All in love.
Get back in there and watch your stupid show.
Okay, you damn okie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you're just a crackhead. I love you.
Whatever.
Oh, Kurt.
Yeah, these are like 18s, I think, on the front of mine.
There's
18
no way
millimeter.
that thing's only 10 unless you're measuring inside to inside.
No, it was no, it wasn't 10. I actually wrote down.
You said 9.5 is what you told me.
The back might be 9.5.
Yeah. Because you said how wide is it? Unless you specifically asked about the back.
No, it was the front I asked.
Yeah.
I'm 10.5 in the front,
Okay. That makes
Nine-
more sense then.
9.5 in the back. And I just bought 6mm ones for the back to make it even smaller.
Why do you think you need that?
Just because I drug a lot of gates on this last one with my ass end.
Really? Did they set them tighter or something?
Yeah, they said that it was like there was a couple that were pretty hard turns that I couldn't get into.
How much overdrive are you running?
I just have the front.
Front portal? The
Yeah, front
27?
door, cheat codes.
Hmm.
I don't know if it was because it was wet. Maybe. My ass end would slide over a little bit.
Are you throttle blipping to get the front end around between gates?
No. No, I was
That's
I was slow crawling on that one.
Are you allowed to use winch?
Yes, it was not. I guess I could have tried to get in there with a winch, but it was like an overhang. You had to go up underneath the overhang to get to it, and then put your nose up into like a little cave, and then come around. It was a weird spot. Yeah, I'd say 90% of the people didn't make that gate.
How well did you do?
I think I came in 5th in one and 7th in the other.
And you broke your truck twice, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. The last gate I fell apart and I made it through it though.
They have some wonderful trail running courses in Asia.
Where's that from? What are you?
I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about every.
When I was in Asia,
You still watch those? You watch those? Is that why, Brad?
I haven't watched one in a long time.
They might all be
between-
gone. When you were in Asia, Keith?
Yeah, when I was in Asia between getting shot at, I was driving my SEX 10 too.
You almost died.
Yeah,
Almost died.
wonderful courses.
Oh, shoot. Joe doesn't have electric. I wonder where Dennis is.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
guys- Is it
Where's
storming that
Chunky
bad
and-
up where you guys are, or
It's windy.
just windy?
Like we had
now?
we were supposed to have a DUI checkpoint tonight. And they
It's like 60
canceled it.
mile an hour winds.
DR check, is that, what is that?
The checkpoint, it's
Oh, oh,
DUI,
okay. Oh,
DUI
DO.
checkpoint.
Oh, I
Looking
thought
for
you said,
drunks.
yeah, I thought you said DON or something like that. I
Yeah,
didn't hear
No.
the
you gotta
DOI.
clean your ears out, Keith.
Yeah, I gotta.
Some
well,
power
I'm
went
not
out
driving,
around
so-
Middleburg Heart. Looks like it had some power outage. Some lights were out and some other things were out. Thank God it were. I had Berea, nothing went out. There was a brownout when I went to Mark's.
Bet you there was a brownout.
Was it you?
No, I was at Mark's and I was in the parking lot and I saw the lights turn off inside their building briefly and it turned back on. I said, they had a brownout.
No one knows what Mark's is. I feel like we should hear the story what Mark's is.
Mark's is a grocery store.
Oh,
Oh.
does
I
a
thought
guy
that
named
was
Mark
a
own it?
brownout.
I think he's a guy who started it.
It's like Howard H. Butt. HEB.
One day when you come up here, I'll take you to a Mark's.
Make sure there's a
That's-
brownout.
Yeah, and then when you click the lights out, I'm gonna be really worried. Like he tried to freeze Tank, so he like tried to give him the Han Solo when he came in the door.
Yeah,
You wearing a Servo Wars shirt?
What was that?
Are you wearing a Servo Wars shirt?
A Servo War shirt? Looks like, dirty.
Looks like a new shirt anyways.
Oh, it's old.
Oh, I never seen you wear it.
Every once in a while, someone awesome shows up. Here I am.
uh,
Wow, Keith, that was some hate.
I didn't hear what he said.
He made a fake laugh.
yeah. I was
you wearing-
really thinking, boy, his wife didn't buy him that.
Most likely she did.
Most
Yeah.
likely she did, because I sure don't buy my shit. I asked if I liked it or not, but. Yeah.
So I noticed with the stands, they're kind of semi, the screws are semi,
Semi.
where they kind of go inside the.
There's.
No clue what you're talking about.
Kind of go.
What you talking
Here's
about,
your-
Brad?
Flush.
It's
It comes
semi.
flush with the plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that bother you?
No,
Oh,
They're kind of a.
because you kind of want them
semi-
countersunk anyways.
they're not my stands. They're just stands I printed for you.
And they had countersunk screw parts.
Screw? Or is that the word you're trying to say?
Screw. Countersunk.
Screw
Right.
you.
Yeah, slash Raptor.
They are countersunk slash Raptor. I just didn't send Brad countersunk screws. I just gave him
Button head
button
screw.
head.
Oh, is that what it was?
I got them.
button
I
head.
got them countersunk enough to where they're not really
It's not-
scraping on the
hurting
bottom
it.
of the car.
Kurt,
Yeah.
didn't we just talk about this Monday where I said Brad is gonna say that the screws aren't all the way down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though it sits above the screws on the lips of the stand.
I was gonna say, I don't think any of mine touch those.
No. Keith, have you went and got your stuff from the post office yet?
No, I got stuff from the post office.
I told you I sent any of that stuff. I sent everything out.
Oh,
Now,
Go
now
for
you're
it
just
tomorrow.
ignoring him. He sent all that
Mine.
trouble and all that money, and you don't even go pick it up right away.
Is yours there yet, Kurt?
No. Mine.
That's
it took
so.
four-
I think Josh is a little insulted, Keith.
It took
Probably
4
is.
days to get to Columbus.
I'm sure he's a lot insulted.
That's why I asked you how weather was over there. 4 days to get to Columbus from you.
Pezza just got his today in Florida. And of course they broke a piece of that truck.
Oh,
I had it
We-
wrapped in foam, packed with paper, foam around it, wrapped in bubble wrap.
Mine was just inserts for tires, but it worked. You kept them in nut tight.
Brad, yours was just hard plastic stands. This was a 3D printed truck. I really,
That would have been a bigger box.
put a lot of time into it.
yeah.
Oh, Mitchell's.
Yeah, the two Mitchell bodies are sitting there waiting on you, Keith.
Yeah, I'll go look. I'll go find it. Get him tomorrow.
Hey, those stands, can they hold a clod?
I have all my trucks on them, so I'm probably can.
You have a
I don't-
clod. I don't think you have a clod, do you?
I don't have a clod. You know what you
Okay.
do? You put it together and sit it on it and go, hey, it works. Or dang, it should be a little bit taller.
Yeah, I had to adjust mine a little bit on the top pieces. I kind of cut the tops off and stuff. Slash Raptor, yes, countersunk.
And didn't I send you a swivel stand too, Brad?
Yes, and I have it. I haven't.
Okay.
I'm almost done finishing painting the body of my car, but I still got little pieces of like the tailgate paint and other things, little details of color on the truck. I don't know where I put my brushes.
You lost your brushes?
My paint brushes.
What do you think?
So I'm gonna have to buy paintbrushes if I'm gonna continue to work on that. So
You have some from Amazon, really cheap and they're really good, Brad. Small ones.
yeah, and I have they won't let me on. I tried to change the card on Amazon to use, and when I went to do that, it wouldn't let me do it, so I can't get back on Amazon. They blocked me.
Sucks.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
That
Tony.
What Tony is that?
The Tony you
Grave
like.
historian.
Oh, so he made it. Oh. Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
go in on Monday.
AZ rider.
No, he already had a surgery. He said he's out and
Oh,
doing good.
okay.
He's good for a
That's
while,
good.
he said.
That's good.
I assume he's in some pain.
Well, you could ask him.
Are you in pain, Tony? I would assume you are because they have to crack open your chest.
That wheel works pretty good, Kurt.
Dude, those, on what?
That side trim wheel.
That, there was two guys that had that,
Ooh, it's dancing.
had that thumb wheel put in. On the, they sent their controller out and had that thing in. They said it is way better than anything they've used on the controllers.
Yeah, that one has the middle indent, right?
Yeah, I think you can feel where it goes back into the center,
Yeah.
but it's
This
smooth.
one, yeah.
You
So
had,
I did this in steps.
Oh, okay, you did that steps. I forgot
I
the
did
guy's
not-
name that does them.
I didn't know Arizona rider had heart surgery.
Went through your wrist.
I
All
got
right,
3
Tony.
stents, still hurts, went in through my right wrist.
Wow.
That's a, any joint area is gonna hurt like hell.
Okay.
What the hell?
That's at the point. That's at the point.
Yeah. That's how you know it's at the center, though.
Oh, it says center point. I thought it
Yeah.
said set a point.
Could work pretty good. We'll see. It'll be a learning curve.
Yeah,
You like making your truck dance.
I think I'm gonna switch the battery over here, though. Because it
Why? Is it gonna
naturally
be better
torques.
balanced?
It naturally torques this way.
And you want
So
to
to try
make it,
and keep the torque down a little bit.
oh, he says he still need the open heart, 2 blockages were not accessible.
Oh, dang. It does dance a little bit, AZ. These
They're fast, so
G13
therefore.
low
dance.
pros are fast.
what do you have in there?
The Three Brothers G13 low pro,
Oh, okay,
they're around 700 on 3S. So
700 ounces.
that is
Yeah.
more than enough for the rear end.
well, you have to think if you're up like this, you might actually have, there's not many times you're like this,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
when you're like this, all that weight is on that servo. So where people are like, you don't need a heavy servo on the rear, I think you do.
Easy
but
rider had
but
heart
you're-
surgery recently.
But your ass will go, it gives though. in
Yeah,
the rear. When you want it to go, it gives out. That's why you don't need as much power. But when you want to stand it back up, that's when you need the power.
right. Yeah, with no prep, I run like high torque servos slash. Um,
3 brothers are expensive, aren't they? Like $100 a piece.
yeah, that's not
That's
expensive
cheap.
for a servo. These,
That's a good
the low
price.
pros are 129, if I remember right. Where did I
Is
get?
the one that you
Yeah.
have dedicated to Dirk four-wheel steer?
No, it's a class 2. Class 3, you can have 4-wheel steer and dig. Class 2, you cannot. And this one has bigger tires. Like you can see how big these tires are.
Yeah, class 2, you gotta run 4.75.
4.75, no rear steer, no dig. I don't have dig in this. I did see that new deluxe setup with the dig, which would probably work in here because there's plenty of room behind. You know what I mean, Kurt?
Yeah,
So you can get the deluxe and the dig.
Hey, Josh, a lot of the guys that are in the chat didn't see what that tribute car to Dirk. I'm sure of it.
Oh, so this is my car for Dirk. Um, Still super shiny, so like the light is, but I did his channel name on the back, did the 13 for his channel, and then I put Dirk as the full-time shotgun. And I did it kind of in homage of his um shoot, I just said it earlier, the movie
Yeah.
The Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects truck, yes. Um which is kind of how when I met Dirk, he had just finished that truck and he had actually just gone to the hotel where they filmed one of the scenes um of the Devil's Rejects. So like he had a cool story about it. People came out like, "You're not supposed to be here." He's like, "Oh, my bad." Like after he'd done his whole video and everything.
Hey, Javi.
What's up, Javi?
Javier.
So, Kurt, what is it they showed us? Um, Dwayne showed us in Global where you merge two parts. Do you remember
And
Bamboo Studio?
no, I don't. He wasn't in Bamboo. He was in Tinkercad, I thought.
No, it was something. Let's see if I can find the setting. Let me know if I miss anything in chat. I'm going to open my Bamboo. Please and thank you. I think he did, Javi. I haven't heard from him.
Huh.
What was he talking about? The old man with the falling asleep and eating
Dennis.
chocolate chip. Dennis. Oh,
Yeah, he's probably saying he had a long day and he fell asleep on his nap. And
Yeah, I haven't learned Bamboo yet on how to move stuff around or cut stuff up or stretch it.
I have to work on that. Don't like backgrounds.
this truck has still, even with the short wheelbase, has a ton of reach. Like it's on the stand and almost touching the table with the short wheelbase even.
Huh.
We'll see how it does.
I haven't printed that one yet.
Man, it took forever for Bamboo to open. Let me see. Thinking, continue sync filament. Okay. Add a primitive part of the cube. That's fine. Add a primitive part of the cylinder. Push them together. And then
Cool.
an objects. Add modifier. Mesh Boolean. That's what he did.
That's the same thing as Blender. I think that's what Blender called it too. Bowling.
Now Arizona Rider's going to go get the ice cream. He hopes he'll be back before the stream is over.
Yeah, easy. Hey, does that look like a cool wheel or what?
I can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that one?
I can't see it.
Two of the spiders.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me spotlight you.
Let me put it back in where it was. That lines up pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like that. That's a lot of cuts.
Yeah.
Is that from Chunky?
Yeah, his spider wheel. Spider webs.
Nice.
I tried that and the colors disappeared.
The mesh Boolean. Did you try merging Javi like this? Is it showing? Bamboo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If you bring them both together, like you have them stacked, Javi. Select all. Merge. Come on. Now they're one piece. Other than that, it's a Dwayne question.
Yep. Yes, I am printing again.
He went to Bamboo. He quit using those ones that don't work like you had, Tony. I'm just messing with you, Tony. He had to,
He actually had a good one.
yeah. And we got Mitch using Orca on one of his printers, trying to get him to do it on the other one, but he hasn't yet.
Yeah, I put the old Chinese ones on there till Chunky sends me the new ones out.
Yeah, you can just use those old faces. It's you don't even have to change the whole wheel out. You just unscrew it, and pop a different
Oh
face
yeah, I
on it.
just put the face on it and the hub, and that's it.
Because I think I still, when Chunky was testing wheel faces, I think I still have one set of wheels that have his faces with the Amazon inner rings. I'd have to go through the
But
trucks and see.
I have the inner rings on. That's what these are. The Chinese inner rings.
Yeah. I'm the Boss Man's with squids and his 1.9s are one of my favorite setups nowadays. Like it squeezes the tire. I mean,
Bye,
I love how
Wee1.
these look. See you, Wee1. I love how these look, how squared
Wee1.
off they stay.
Yep.
but when I set it on the table, they get just that little bit of squish.
That's what these ones do. But I have my trails.
On the 2-2s squids, they don't squish, they don't get that tiny bit of squish until you really break them in. I've got some that are broken in now, they're squishing, but I think that little bit that he takes and moves out for the rim goes into letting that squish happen. Oh, and with the shorter wheelbase on this, I can run a regular plastic drive shaft.
You can run a what? Oh,
Regular. Yep. Since it's only basically 12.3.
Yeah.
I got me a silhouette vinyl cutter.
Those are supposed to be nice.
They're expensive, I bet too, huh?
I got a chunky vinyl cutter.
Works good too.
Yep.
They're expensive.
Can't
though.
beat the price. That's what I did all this on.
But they were expensive.
The silhouettes, yeah, the crickets are a cheaper option, but they're limited what they do. It'd be nice if John got his working. That thing
Yeah.
can print. That thing can print vinyl. He can
And
make
it's
all
big.
kinds of custom stickers.
What's going on with him? He hasn't been on in a while. I know
He
he's
was
done
on-
some video.
He's been dropping videos and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you got a house full of people.
He has a house full of people, is what you said?
Yep.
Oh, while we're
that's
sitting here, I could put in my servo for the hog truck, my winch.
Loctite.
Oh, you Loctited them?
No, I got the screws came out of the steering link.
Oh yeah,
6,000.
just. I gotta cut down the sliders on this truck. They really smash against this body. I have old, wider sliders on this. I gotta put my reach servo or my servo winch in with my reach servo.
What? Reef servo?
Yeah, this is the 011C
Oh, okay.
raw 500. So this truck is the Team Garage Hack Hand of God, but this was the prototype before they ever released them. And they did 50 chassis and donated all the money to 011C from these 50 prototypes.
They're
And
golden, right?
no, they're normal. The servo is, yes, the servo is a limited run. But the chassis, this is also a donation for Operation 11 Charlie on this chassis. So I figured it'd be the good one to put the
Are you sending that truck to Javi?
no, it's my truck.
Oh,
This truck won a lot of comps. This was my comp truck before I built the
there's 3
chassis.
chassis.
Yeah, this truck has a lot of comps on it. I mean, I don't know if it'll show on camera, but you can see how scrubbed in these tusks are. Like all the edges
Yeah.
are rounded and scuffed.
Are you planning on ever using it again?
I drove it the other day.
Oh,
And one of
the
the
tires are
one of
not
the-
as wide as the one I see in front of me.
I'm gonna put these on backwards. Goddamn. One of the guys has, I swear to God, the nubs on his tusks are almost gone to slicks. And he still runs them and they hook up better than the ones with the nubs on
Hmm.
them.
These tires flat hook. I got to get heavy brass for the front again. Since I wasn't running this truck, I traded Dennis his light brass for this heavy brass.
What's the difference? I didn't know they had light brass.
It's not brass, it's zinc. It's
Ow.
it's a lighter metal.
Ramonde.
What's up, Raymond?
He also rotates his tires backwards. The one,
Now, the
one
tusk,
comp, he'll run them with the
He was
arrow forward and the next one he runs them with the arrow back.
really.
Yeah.
they aren't, they don't allow tusks for the government body that, Sorka.
What are you talking about?
Do they allow tusks to be used in Sorka rules?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
thought they
it's
didn't.
Probably the most popular tire. They tried to outlaw the Boss Man before they ever saw it in person. And the internet went crazy. And J Concepts reached out like, why are you outlawing this tire before you ever even see it? And they're like, it looks like it's siped. He's like, well, take a look at it. It's not siped. It's
Yeah,
part of the tread design.
put it in your hand.
And
Those types are illegal, huh?
they were.
Frank?
Good evening.
They were calling it an open lug design. What's up, Tank?
Nothing much. I'm gonna do some editing on some software. So I'll shut off my video, but I'll talk to you guys and listen to you guys.
Cool.
Oh, these are only like 8 or something. I don't know.
Smiling Bear.
I'm not gonna go ahead.
What's up, Smiling Bear?
I got these selling solos. Cans, I have 10 in the back. These are the 12.
Frank didn't see that tribute car.
Yes, I
He
did.
saw it on
Oh,
he saw it on
didn't know.
Facebook.
I saw it on Facebook.
He liked it. Thank you,
Oh,
Tank.
yeah.
Well, it's like.
No, it was very well done, and you did that pretty quick also.
Yeah,
Must have had a spare body kicking
I had
around.
a body sitting here and I'd already trimmed it for the chassis. So
It was
Okay.
melancholy. Was it melancholy as you were doing it?
no, it felt good. It was nice. It was a nice outlet. That one bit.
What's up, Kev?
You got to try and design a trophy for a crawling event.
When's your hill climb this year?
Don't know.
Bill? All he put there was a period.
Whoppers?
We probably ran
Yeah.
out of data.
It ran out of. Oh, Dwayne's here.
What's up, Dwayne?
He hasn't been on with us for what, a couple of weeks now?
What's up,
Yeah,
Dwayne?
he's just been taking a little break. Everyone does every once in a while.
Smiling Bear wants to know what it's called, Frank.
What's what called?
Oh, your event.
Well, there's going to be Parking Lot Wars, which is going to be a little bit of everything this year.
Well, you just said a crawling event. I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay, yeah. The crawling event that's in Maniwaki, which is on the Indian Reserve here in Quebec, in next province over. And there's going to be a little bit of everything there. So there's going to be some comp trucks. He wants to do a tiny tire comp this year. What is it called? It's Cooters RC.
Oh, the guy you helped out last year?
Yeah. Cooters RCRS.
How many your hill climb? How many women were involved in that event? Only remember one.
Last year there was one also. So this is the small tire. So he wants me to do a trophy similar to this, but I'm gonna try to do something better.
That looks extensive and big.
I haven't used it yet, Tank, but I followed your lead and got some of that cloth type tape.
Oh, cool.
Cloth tape.
You get the wide one, or is that multiple tapes?
No, it's just a reflection off the light.
Off the
Okay.
pen packaging.
It's
Yeah,
multiple.
there's. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Jeez.
Man, you put those sixes on there and the stub sticks out farther than the wheel.
I was letting you figure that out on your own.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
That
appreciate
cloth tape, it makes me think of the type of stuff they put on you when they put a Band-Aid on at the hospital. That type of tape. Kind of stretchy and
It's not really stretchy, but yes, it's that type. That's a cloth that has more of a fabric design to it.
That was kind of a waste. Maybe I'll send them back.
is it expensive tape?
No,
What are you gonna use it for? What type what's gonna tape up with it?
like these wiring harnesses and stuff.
Oh.
The big swap meets tomorrow for K and K.
You going?
Most likely,
Sounds like it's
my
gonna be a huge
my
turnout.
phone my FOMO is saying I need to go.
What about wrinkled crawler tire on a rock? Numbers in the rim.
Why
I
not?
don't know what you mean by that, Smiling Bear. The numbers in the rim. Like it's wrinkled so much um the numbers are actually going into the rim.
Is he talking about the numbers that are on the sidewall of the tire that goes into the rim? Is that
Maybe. I usually don't have that much wrinkle because I run a heavier insert than that. Oh, Trophy Tank is designing.
Trophy Tank is designing?
He's saying for Tank to design his trophy with a tire that's wrinkling on a rock and the
Oh, okay, okay.
the rim,
The
the
text.
center of the rim have the place.
I'm trying Maker World. They have picture to 3D. So I'm going to try that just for fun.
Maker World works pretty good with the light boxes and your SVG stuff.
Yeah. A light box is going to be too big and too expensive to make,
Oh yeah,
especially just
yeah.
for trophy.
I'm just saying to make like your design, you can take a PNG and make it a SVG so you can put
Yep.
it on whatever you want.
Making boxes, it would take a lot of filament, wouldn't?
Yes, I didn't mean to actually make light boxes.
I thought
I
of
just,
it, but then
that's a lot of,
yeah,
One filament roll could probably go into one box and it's done.
no, it's
no,
just the
they're
time that it
thin.
takes. It's very thin because light comes through it. It's just the time.
Oh,
With the color changes and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I wonder if you guys could make something that uses a whole filament roll. I mean, there's got to be some people have got to have done that.
Sure you could. I don't know what the
No,
point
yeah.
of that would be.
I did a not bad job. I took that picture I showed you,
Hmm.
and it did this. Mind you, the text needs to be redone, but see the little truck that the guy drew is there,
Uh-huh.
and he
Yeah,
put it kind of on a rock. But I could make a sign or put Cooters RC on the bottom here.
right.
But yeah, the truck could be a little bit better, but and I started off with this image. So I told it use this image and make it 3D.
You got to make it balanced look. You know,
It looked like a wrecked car. Something Keith
yeah,
could
that
do.
looks like a wrecked car.
Keith has a story, I'm sure, about how he almost died from a wrecked car.
There was one day. Keith didn't even respond to that.
Concentrating.
I have not set this one up yet. Forgot I stole this receiver for another truck and then put a new one in it. Let's make sure I bound it as an 8 channel.
There was this time I nearly flipped a car and I survived it.
Friend did flip a car once.
He survived it.
I pushed it back over. It was on its two wheels, and we're in a gravel road driving on the passenger side, and I pushed all my weight back onto the driver's side, and it flipped back over. It was an old Toyota truck. Tore it all up, man.
There you go. There's the almost death. Death.
I didn't almost die, but I got a little bit of road rash on me.
Hello, flapping lips.
What's up, Tim?
See, there was one hiding in his psyche there.
Yep. There always is with him.
The way he talks about those things, he had a real colorful life.
Inbound. There we go. Program the winch.
Just like that.
Maybe. Oh, I gotta plug it into channel 3 first. I hadn't decided which channel I was using.
How many people still use the fobs for their winches?
There's probably a good amount. That's
It's a
what comes with
fob.
all the RC four-wheel drive.
I never rolled a car, but I ground off a foot peg
Or two.
or two. But is it a
Yeah,
foot peg on a motorcycle?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of motorcycle experiences.
If you ground some foot pegs, you're going to get a lot of sparks.
Yes, you do, Brad. You get a lot of sparks.
Especially when they're metal. Usually, aren't they covered in rubber?
No,
Oh,
There we go. She's ready to comp again. When I drove it last time, took it up to that comp. I didn't have a winch on it, and I'm like, I really could have used that in a couple spots.
I totally forgot. I always forget to use the winch. Like the
With where
bonus
we've been
gate.
going, they're only charging 1 or 3 points for a winch, and I'm like, it's worth using it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a bonus gate's 10, and I couldn't make it, so I could have used the winch and got it for 5 and still made 5.
Yep.
Would have 5 points out of it.
when you get points, is it to an advantage, not a disadvantage?
The lowest score wins. But when Kurt was talking about a bonus gate, he said he gets 5, but truly he gets -5
Yeah, you get -5. You get
overall.
-10 bonus.
-10, but you would have had a 5-point winch, so it would have been -5.
Yeah,
it it gives you back time, doesn't it?
yeah, bonus gate.
It doesn't really give you back time unless Kurt's is set up that way.
No, it gives you points. That's all it
Yeah, it
does.
gives you the time is different.
Time
Technically,
is
it
long.
takes more time to run the winch.
Yeah,
Chunky's here.
Why are you here? You should be playing people on Call of Duty.
I did do that.
Call of Duty.
It's a video game, Brad.
I know. I didn't know he played it.
There's a lot
We
of
both
things
do.
about me, Brad, you don't know.
Well,
Secrets.
I'd like to get to know you better as a person.
ooh,
Ooh,
thank you.
boy. There it is.
He called you out. Time for some quality time. The gold wheels look good on here, Chunk,
Good deal.
with the gold and the 13 and then the gold wheels. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I did lose a nozzle printing the rims though.
Oh,
That sucks.
what did it do? Just burn out or just
It clogged, so I was using the pin vise to try and clean it out, and the drill bit went snap.
uh,
so
and
it
I'm
opened
like-
it up in a direction that you didn't want it to.
No, the drill bit broke in it.
Oh,
So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk heating that up with metal in it to try and get it out.
And
I
how
will
much does
just
it
put
need?
another. They're only like 15, 16 bucks.
How much heat can they take before you, overall period of time for usage till you have to replace them? I assume you have to replace them at some time.
It's a failure point. So when it fails, you replace it.
Yep.
How many prints can you get out of one nozzle, we think?
Between
Depends on
1 and 4,000.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a good rough guess.
Sometimes a piece of, like on my old Enders, Brad, sometimes a piece of dust could clog the filament or clog the nozzle. You would have to clean it then, burn it out, literally take the brass nozzle out and hold it with a pair of pliers or needle nose, and then literally with a torch
Oh, yeah.
burn
I
all
like
the
how you're
plastic.
holding that for dramatic effect and it really didn't like throw a flame.
Right.
Well, I do have, I bought myself one of those butane torches.
That's very scary.
Yeah, we use it for 3D printer nozzles, not crack cocaine.
I was gonna say, I use mine
I
for
don't
crap.
use it for drugs. I thought I could use it.
Your wife
It said
called
it
you
had high
crackhead,
temperature.
so
It said it had high
Better use it for
temperature,
crack.
so I thought I could use it as a soldering tool. That's what I thought, 'cause that's high temperature.
No, you can't.
You can use E6000 for soldering though, right, Keith?
yes, that's what you don't need to worry about no fire.
That just literally burns me every time that gets said. Something about
You're not
that.
supposed to worry about
6,000.
fire, Chunky. There's no fire in E6000.
But I bet it could go
No.
up in flames. It is flammable, isn't it?
You said there's no fire. Like that's what you're installing the E6000 for. Like
I would think it's
Keith has a
flammable.
huge fear of things burning. He doesn't like lifos
And he
because
uses-
all he says is they're gonna explode.
Explode. Yeah.
he's Frankenstein. Oh,
Fire
fire bad.
bad.
Fire bad.
I feels all right is with the universe now that I have my truck back complete, the winch back installed.
Looks dumb.
Stop.
Like your
I'm
face.
sorry. I'm sorry.
How's business? Is it picked up for you, Chunky?
This last week it has actually.
That's good.
Not to
Toot your own
gotta
horn.
go out.
I don't know who that is. We see
Kurt?
giants,
Oh,
giant sausage fingers.
yeah. You don't have that in the mail yet?
It
What
says
the
Kurt. It's for you, Kurt.
I literally just have to drop it in the mailbox and it'll be on the way. Still have it.
hell?
It's already
funny.
paid for everything.
I know how the post office works in Ohio too. It'll take like 4 weeks to get somewhere.
If it was going to Canada, if it was going
Oh
to
my
Spain,
gosh.
you'd have it by August.
Poor Dwayne.
You hear that, Frank?
No, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Have you ever
Yeah.
wanted to think of rims from Chunky and take weeks to you'll have it months later. Come
No,
here.
Well,
Tanks
he's already
on
sent
this-
some to me.
Yeah, tanks on this side of the earth or the country. Aren't you, Tank? You're not
Yes,
on
I
the west
am.
side. Yeah,
I'm-
so I wouldn't send it to Canada through. I'd send it to Eli, then he'd ship it. That way, it wouldn't be $4 million for either any of us.
Are you coming Sunday, Sean?
Yes,
I will put this in my bag so I don't forget because I meant to have it in my bag.
yeah.
When I
gotta
picked up-
bring Dennis's wheels. Justin said he's coming. I got a set of wheels for him to bring.
You're selling them on the spot.
No, well, he he's buying it. JT's got a new build or whatever. I don't know. I did something though.
You ran the snowmobile?
Oh, he got one of the 12
You went to the
scale.
gas station?
Isn't that one of the NASCAR?
Pick up a 6-pack of soda, some A&W.
And a Butterfinger.
I love Butterfingers, man.
There's a new Butterfinger out. I forgot what they call it.
Brad
Not
knows
yours.
all the new candies.
I've been looking for that new Butterfingers. I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but
What is
New
that
flavor.
electronic? Is that like plugs? What is that? Whatever you just adjusted.
My phone, and it's
Oh,
got
okay.
this is my airbrush tube and a
Thanks.
bunch of charging cords.
The Bronco showed up at Pez's today and the tailgate was off and the clip for the top was broke.
Cool.
Love the post office. I had it wrapped in bubble tape, paper packing around it, and foam all the way around, dense foam all the way around inside the box. They had to have like kicked that across the floor.
why?
I sent Scooter's motor in a box designed for that motor. So every point had a mount. And then in another box, stuffed with packing peanuts, showed up, motor mount was broke.
I don't know what it is
All that,
about
all that.
your post office over there, man.
They hate it.
Horrible.
I didn't put Fragile on it.
I feel like they're worse the stuff when you put that on there, so I didn't put it on the Bronco either.
They take it as a challenge.
Right. Well, they want us to break this.
Yeah.
It's
They
fragile.
think it's fragile. We'll let them know.
So Chunky, you got you had some real bad wind down there too.
Oh yeah. I'm only
Brad,
45
he
minutes
lives-
from Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to hear what his day was.
Basically
with
the
it.
same weather. It's
He
been
was-
bad. It
He
blew
was
over
seeing
my
if I was
trash
lying.
Right.
Right?
Blew over my trash can, but Josh has a dumpster, so probably didn't blow over his.
No, could have pushed. It could have made it run across the ground.
No, that's probably a 500-pound dumpster on
Yeah.
gravel, so it's not going to move unless a tornado pushes it. But it blew down a tree onto power across the road onto power lines on Bixby. I'm sure you knew about that or saw that on Madison Township.
I don't follow any of that stuff.
He must have not had a power outage then.
We have not had power outages all day. Knock on wood.
That
I
power
would-
line was for the hood.
I
Right.
was at a Target today, and
I thought you were at
Blackout.
Mark's.
no, I went to Target before I went to Mark's.
What
You've
address?
been shopping all day, man. What have you been doing?
So
You out there spending that money. You
What are getting?
taking
You
more
get some money,
rides.
Brad?
the Target
lottery.
the power lines. I was coming out of my car, and the power line went. Bzzz. You saw the sparks and everything coming from it.
He had a
From the wind.
blackout.
Someone's after you.
And I saw the lights brown out in the Target store too.
There, I made a metal. How's that look?
That would be a lot easier to print too.
That's good.
And I can make it gold, make it multiple colors, put the text a different color, and
You got bronze filament.
of course I do. I got silver, bronze, gold.
Gunmetal.
Yeah, that's
Chartreuse.
got grayish. I got blood filament. Oh, I just added a frame to it. Now it's just like real metal.
We replaced the timing belt on Jericho's Honda Chen.
Oh, Dennis says because of the high winds, his power's been in and out.
What's up, Dennis? All right, brother. And
You could have tried harder. I'm just saying.
yeah, his phone must not have internet. Um, so we replaced that timing belt. Jericho calls me Thursday on the way home. I took off from a stop sign and it just started like cutting out and doesn't want to shift. I'm like, can you get to 50 mph and make it home? He's like, yeah. I said, all right. I guess those Hondas have dual shift solenoids on the side for the line pressure and a shift solenoid. It's $40. I replaced it tonight and drove it down the road and it's all better. And I'm like, at least this thing's pretty cheap to work on. Like,
But, yeah, there's a reason why every 20-year-old when we were 30 was buying them.
right.
Is it? Was it a manual?
No.
Okay.
When but I got to do brakes on Misty's car now. That'll be tomorrow night's adventure.
Have you done brakes on your truck?
I've done brakes on F-150s before. I haven't had to do it on my truck yet. I have a service package on my truck when I bought it, and I earned points. So I'm like, last time I got the oil change, I'm like, hey, the brakes need done on the truck. See if I can use my points on that. And the guy's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Use up those points. I'm like, cool. And let me know if there's a difference or whatever. He goes, they just did your brakes on your service package, so you still have all your points. And I'm like, oh, okay. So apparently brakes were part of my service package. I'm not complaining. Still got free brakes, but Chunk, has the search continued?
No, I don't think, because what I want is $6,000 to $7,000 more than my budget. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to take the Kia and tell her to buy something because it doesn't make sense. I don't need a tow vehicle until I actually have a vehicle to tow.
Like one of the three Mustangs?
Yep. And right now, none of them run. So
I thought Jen's ran, it just had a miss.
yeah, the 04, it needs a battery, but that's minor. But that's the thing I needed to speak to you about because I wanted to bring it down and fix it. Find
What do we
out
have to do to it?
it's got that miss. That's it. It's when it warms
Oh.
up, it's got a miss. That's it.
Is that coil on plug?
Yeah.
That's
So
probably what it is.
Right. And I bought one and tried a couple and drove it and didn't fix it. And I understand you have to on a load, etc., to find it. So that's just we just need to do it.
Yeah. Did it throw a code yet?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been years.
What year are the Mustangs?
91 and 04.
There's a third one.
291s and an 04.
Oh, okay. They're both 91s.
One's for spare parts.
No, one's hers, one's mine.
And who's the third one for?
She has two. I got one.
Snowball turned into blue balls.
They've all turned into no runs. That's for sure.
Be proud of me, Keith. I'm using shoe goo and I got it all over the place.
I am proud of you.
It fixed in the body.
Yeah,
Mine's cracked on the back where it hits the frame.
yeah, that's where mine cracked at. It wasn't, it was pushing it forward, so it wasn't holding, it wouldn't hold on all the time now. Well, hopefully that'll keep it back a little more.
E6000's Keith's ride or die.
It is. Well, I thought Keith preferred Shugu.
No,
Yes.
no, I
No,
do.
E6000 I've got. So I
He's
got
he's 6,000. I'm a shoe goo guy. I like
Yeah.
shoe goo.
I got
So do
E6000.
I.
I like the smell of it.
I like this.
So you go after you're in a small room with it, you go to your wife and says, "Are you high?"
Josh, RC Every Day, recommended the Gorilla Grip Clear.
Oh, okay.
I've been liking it.
I tried a Gorilla one and it was black though.
This
Well,
one's
so
clear.
This shoe goo is black too, but it worked, but it hardened like a rock almost.
Yeah, that's what I like with the Gorilla. It tacks up a lot faster.
So it's equivalent to Shugu.
Yeah,
And how much is it a bottle?
I can't remember.
They're all about the same.
Gorilla Glue. Grip. Gorilla Grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I use their double-sided tape, the Gorilla double-sided tape. It works freaking awesome.
Your wife walked with more step speed faster than you.
Chunk, do you follow Midnight Performance? They just finished this F-150 carbon fiber door, carbon fiber hood truck, and like took it out. Hood came unlatched, smashed the windshield, destroyed the carbon fiber hood.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Exo
expensive.
Fiber Trends has destroyed 2 windshields.
And that
Never.
windshield's hundreds of dollars.
Never cracked.
Oh, that HO Fiber Trends is a strong hood. I think he sold that to somebody. The whole house and back barn went up for auction a couple years ago. And Dom Eric's house is someone's redoing it.
Well, it was on contingent, so like there was a lot of things wrong with it.
Yeah.
Probably something
That-
historical.
Yeah. That's funny. There were so many Erics that we even had a dumb Eric.
You ever thought of getting some carbon fiber hoods for your drag Mustangs?
I'm not to that level, buddy. Fiberglass is good enough for me.
Oh, I guess it'll be a while before you ever run in such a category, huh?
A full
Yeah.
carbon fiber hood is like 10 grand.
I think they've come down. They're still, you could paint a whole car or buy an engine for what the carbon fiber hoods are now, though.
for the 3 pounds.
Yeah.
No, it's more than that. It's got to be more than 15 pounds.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That makes it worth it.
Yep.
They're down to 1,200, Sean.
Even still.
But the
You know-
fiberglass is up to 600.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
At that point, you might as well buy
For,
Carbon fiber.
for double the price, you might as well get the carbon fiber.
And that's a lift off. That's not even one with provisions
Really?
for, yeah. I knew HO fiber trends went up too.
Man, when I bought my hood, I think it was like $395.
Yeah, if you went to his place and picked it up, you only had to pay 3 flat, I think it was.
Have they made carbon fiber and fiberglass mixed together? Have they done such a thing?
It
I don't
is
know,
the
Brad.
same process, Brad.
The
Instead of
HO fiber trends now, Chunk? Because yours
Yeah.
is the 4-inch, right?
correct.
750.
Holy shit.
It is, it would be worth the extra weight savings on that.
Yeah. It's not a light hood.
No.
I've heard that carbon fiber rims can lighten a car up in that area, like 40 pounds all the way around the car.
Problem is carbon fiber doesn't bend. It snaps.
Right, Kurt?
Yeah.
I have proof.
So do I.
I sent Kurt a video of a RC car literally
What?
tumbling down a hill and asked him if it was the video of him breaking my wheels.
I said, no, mine was more Dukes of Hazzard.
They wrecked so many cars on that show. I forgot how many cars they had to do certain stunts with it.
I
I
thought
think
it
it
was,
was more than 10. I think it was more than 10.
buddy. I think they had more than 100.
More than 100?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And some of them were fiberglass bodies, if I'm not mistaken.
That I can't attest to or testify to, but I know they had a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Same thing with Knight Rider.
No, that's a totally different car.
It's a totally different car, but they still had to have stunt cars that represent it. So
Yeah, but they were all the same type of car.
I gotta get out and run this one too. So it sits now.
When's your next comp, Kurt?
The third, I think. It's on a Saturday. The day before Easter.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do it up here over here in the 1-to-1 park, and I think some of the guys are gonna go camping up there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Probably be out there all weekend. I probably won't camp, but
when you going up to Michigan again, Josh?
July.
And you're gonna bring all the Fast and Furious and all your.
Vin Diesel's not going with me. That is a good
You're gonna
question,
need your
Dennis.
bashers. You're gonna get all your bashers out.
Honestly, I'll probably just take the fire team. I don't know what else I'd take.
The
I
Blackfoot
used the
did well.
fire. Yeah, but I don't want to break it. It was fun. I did it. Now I don't want to break it. The MIP diff is $80.
On what?
The Blackfoot,
Oh,
that MIP ball bearing diff is an $80 differential.
wow.
When they brought back out the Blackfoot, they fixed a lot of the problems with the gearbox.
Well, mine's an original Blackfoot.
Yeah, but they used dog bones and I think they used metal. They did other things to it.
Metal.
Used cups for the dog bones and stuff like that. Chunky left.
Trying to get back on Call of Duty. Yeah, did you see Dennis's question, Brad?
No,
How did they ever find enough talking cars to do all the stunts on Knight Rider?
I don't know. I heard that some of them were made out of fiberglass, those bodies.
Could be Squirrel.
You talking about Dennis?
Huh.
Max Paul.
Max Paul, what's up?
What's up, Max?
Hmm.
Max Paul, isn't that the boxer?
It's
You don't get Max Paul on your live? I think you do.
No, I do. I'm just being funny. Trying to.
I'm trying to.
Brad can ruin a good joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, David.
It's Bruce.
Folks.
You forgot to show Chunky your double stack spider.
Oh, yeah.
I hear Tank and Loudmouth.
I
What?
think loudmouth is you.
Yeah.
Yep. They're both in the background. I'm gonna take a
There,
picture and send it to them.
if I make it this size, one color all gold, it's gonna be about 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches round. All in gold. Should be not bad. I'll try that just for the fun of it.
If you did each class in gold, silver, and then bronze,
Yeah, he wants something special for that class. It's the first time he tries that.
Yeah,
And he's going to be giving about $250 cash prize, which I find is a mistake. But because as soon as you start giving cash prize, you get a lot of people out of the woodwork that only comes for the money and not for a friendly get together kind of.
yeah. The average comp I go to is probably like 15, 20 people. Cash comps, the last one I was at, there was 57 people.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing much. What's up with you?
That was at
Let's
point
send that to the
20.
boys. Let's do that.
At point 20 layers, it takes me an hour and a half to do it. I'm going to see at point 0.08 extra fine.
I printed something. Oh, I printed these stands in that draft,
Okay.
the 24 or 28, whichever it is.
Mhm.
And it came out nice. Like I could not tell the difference. And it cut the time down significantly.
Yeah, it would.
I thought, it's gonna be rough or whatever. But it came out pretty good. This PETG.
That's what my stands are made out of, is PTG.
Yes.
Oh, you sent some to Brad?
Yep.
Cool. How come Brad got some and I didn't? I'm
You can
jealous.
print yours.
Because you
You
live
got
jealous
two,
now.
Canada.
you got two printers.
You
Oh,
got a printer, you got a couple printers yourself.
well, I don't have a file. I
You
need the
live in
file.
Canada, buddy.
Let's make her
Oh,
world,
yeah, that's
buddy.
true. I live in Canada.
Send you a roll of filament would be
You-
cheaper.
Yeah.
You gotta put them online so I can buy the file and download it.
It's free on Maker World.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
When you just do RC crawler stand, this is one of the ones that comes up.
And that's where you picked it up?
Yep.
Okay.
I bet you could make one with holes to hold shocks.
Hey,
They're on there.
this is what I
Yep.
did with that stand. I just
You
made
made
a
the
new
top
for
wider.
it. Yeah, so it fit a little bit better on the certain cars.
Yep. With the sliders on these, it fits really good. That little stand and this stand, the sliders fit pretty well, and the links kind of hang right in the middle.
That's a swivel one.
Yeah, it's a two-piece. It's like about 5.5, 6 hours to print, and I think you could print it on yours, Kurt. It's not bigger than 8. Let's see if I have it
That
in
one's
my,
perfect. It only takes a couple hours to print the whole thing, I think.
what was it, print history. RC crawler heavy duty repair stand display rack.
I think you sent me that one too. I can't remember.
Yeah, it prints at 0.28.
But it takes like 3 hours or something like that, I think.
See what Max wrote?
No, I was in bamboo. What did he write?
I've been building this Mias Mantis buggy at a tuning stages for what it is. Got little guys racing Spider 9S on it. Challenge, let me say.
Oh, all those little ones are.
Getting those things tuned gotta be
Right.
a challenge. plenty of parts out there. It's just what matches and what mixes good to get it to run right.
Yeah, this is how I printed them.
Oh, okay.
It just does a tree right here.
Cool.
And this one doesn't take anything.
And how long did that take?
I think it was 2.5 a piece. Cause they're
Yeah.
thick.
I knew the one took a lot longer than the other.
Yeah. This one takes less time. This one's 226.
Okay, that one's about the same probably. Now,
This one's 246.
yeah,
Mm.
okay. That's not too bad.
No, and they work really well. Like they're pretty
See,
darn
this
stable.
one doesn't take long at all. It takes me like 2 seconds to put together.
Yep.
I have one of those, but I busted mine. All it's doing is holding up my
I have
Jegs
about 4
truck.
of them. I got a big one, some small, some medium ones.
I have
like-
2 of those that we used on the drag cars. The only
Hey.
thing I don't like is when you spin them, they raise or lower.
Oh, really? Not this one.
Hey,
That's how the metal
mine-
ones are.
hey, Josh, you know that the one he showed, it has that metal shaft that spins around. Do you think the one that I have, the metal shaft top, could do the same thing on yours? Would it fit? Because if maybe I wanted to use it for shocks. That part.
I don't know.
Just
Set it in and see. Yeah, that's the one I have, Kurt. I have the orange one like that.
I just use them for stands now and then, and the shocks, they got shock holders, so when I do certain shocks, I can put them in there.
Yeah.
But that works good for my my boogeyman.
I usually use this stand now that I printed or the old foam block.
you
RC
did you 3D print that box?
RC Pip Rock.
No, this is the
Oh.
crawler. Mine's Crawler Innovations.
Oh,
They sent it when I ordered some foams. I used to
Well-
run all Crawler Innovations and then I really started liking the squids.
well, Spider 9S have suspension links and shock mounts relocated outward a bit.
Yeah, I saw some of the little guy racing stuff and I do have a couple sets of their tires. I have the Black Labels and I can't remember which else.
Have you tried the Alta insert yet?
The alt foams? No, I haven't tried them yet.
No.
Alt foams.
ALT alt.
Alt foams. Added a ton of issues for the Mantis. Added a ton of issues for the
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah, figuring out the suspension geometry when you're switching axles around is one of the things. Like with this, when I built the Boogeyman first, I did it all on F10s. Well, the axle mounting on the F10s, I used angled rod ends, which are just a tiny bit longer. And it worked perfect. But when you run the cheat codes, those links were too short. You have to run a longer upper link on the cheat codes because it mounts in front, like on the top of the axle. It has no rear set. So 5 mm longer links make a big difference. That's Kurt,
Did you say 5 centimeters or millimeters?
millimeters.
Okay.
See you, Tony.
Bye, Tony.
Yeah, you probably go
Yeah,
to bed
Tony.
really early now since you're driving an old square body and
Since you're old.
Yeah. I'm gonna take off.
I got
too.
it to work with
You're out, Keith?
TRX4M shocks
Yeah.
length
Later,
Link.
Keith.
See
See
you
you, buddy.
later.
by TRX4 Lineth without providing the shock if lift mount. Can't believe Keith left so early.
That's early for him. I think you wore him out, Brad.
Yeah.
No, he took his pill.
I don't want to get up at 7 to go to the swap meet. It opens at 8, so I'm worried that everything's gonna be that I would want
So-
would be gone.
All the good stuff will be. Always happens that way. If you ain't early.
It's an hour and a half drive.
Where is it going? Is it north of you?
West. It's out
Oh.
by, well, a little west, southwest. It's in Ross County. Lebanon. Brad.
Ah,
Or is it Warren County? It might be Warren County. Look at this. Dennis saying he doesn't have power, but he's out posting on Facebook and he can't join us. I see how he is.
Uh-huh.
I gotta put a video together once I get it all sorted out.
Yeah, other people are probably using that chassis because it's popular. I figured you'd like that, Dennis. Are you know what it really is happening? Dennis is eating all the ice cream before it goes bad. That's his excuse. He's got like a gallon bucket in front of him with a whole banana cut up in it and chocolate sauce.
Right.
Where is this coming from? I never heard such a thing with him.
And the
Dennis
Pepsi.
loves ice cream.
Yeah.
He's a fiend for ice cream.
Why the Pepsi poured over the top of it?
A Pepsi?
Yeah.
Dennis, that's the only thing Dennis likes more than ice cream is Pepsi.
Yeah.
I bought parts to have spares and then I built another truck.
Huh. Have you, what are those axles? You guys, I talked to all these guys at these comps and these guys swear by these axles because they're so cheap.
I think Moose wants your attention.
BDX axles. Ever heard of them?
6-pound burrito and a half gallon of ice cream for dessert.
See, yep.
I'd like to see what a 6-pound burrito looks like.
That's an everyday thing for him too.
And it doesn't
BDX.
gain a damn thing.
There's HYBDX.
HYB, no, they're on AliExpress. It's called BDX axles.
Just BDX axles, huh?
BDX axles on AliExpress. Yeah. They're portals.
My poor A1 printer must be 2 months. I haven't used it for anything. It's lonely.
They're like $100 for one set.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the Mias. Even if I
Yeah.
broke that,
Well, that's what they were saying because of the axle brakes on it or something. I've only heard one or two people break them before, so not like it's an everyday occurrence.
everything's gonna break if you run it long enough.
Yeah, right? I like the steering on them so far, so I'd rather pay the extra little bit to get that steering out of it.
Right.
But these are the two guys that always win all the comps.
I don't want to sign in. I just want to search.
They always practice. I mean, they're out there constant every day, you know.
If you know what your truck's gonna do, you got a lot better chance.
Yeah. Yeah. They're out there, the G speed, how he's got it all set up out front.
It looks like a damn red cat axle.
No,
I'm trying to find the ones that are 100. It's just
like
AliExpress
90.
is.
I typed in that, something portals or
I'll probably put portal axle. See if it comes up.
BDX. I put BDX axles portals. That popped up. Let's see if I can find them on here. They're in my search already. BDX RC.
There's a giant spider crawling up in the corner.
Let's see that
Yeah,
on my
kill it.
phone.
Hey, Sean.
What's up, Sean?
And their Capra size.
Probably the
You're still
same as those rhinos or whatever.
Because they look the same. He said the one that the stub sticking out were thicker than the ones than Mias, but they look the same to me.
Where I
They're
broke
so
mine
good.
wasn't the stub, it was right on the knuckle because of the
Yeah,
isokinetic.
it was the isokinetic part of it.
Yeah. But I also was being really mean to it.
Yeah, that's I'm not the easiest going driver, that's for sure.
When was the last time you used a basher? Kurt.
This been a while, Brad.
What?
They
It's
look
been a
the same
while.
as they look the same as the Mias. It's this one,
Right?
right? Here we go.
But they don't have the ISO in them. Yeah, yeah. They're aluminum, right? The aluminum ones? Yeah, 9645, 32, yeah.
That's a lot of money for that one axle.
No, that's two axles.
Okay,
But
still a lot of money.
if you look at this right here, Kurt. That is the same setup as the isokinetic. That's what broke. That pin right there.
Yeah, but
It
the
had
ISO has
two-
two of those.
Yeah, it has two. I'm just saying what broke on mine is
Yeah.
that nub.
Yeah,
Don't they call that a U joint?
Universal joint, yeah. It's, I mean, it even bolts into the housing and it's the same bolt pattern as the Mias.
Yeah,
It's a Mias with a different axle.
yeah,
BDXRC?
It's the same way you bolt on the back if you want.
yeah.
Is it more expensive than the Mias?
It's $100 cheaper, but you don't get as much steering because you have the same old style joint. The reason the Miases turn a little more is the isokinetic.
Yeah.
Oh, Dennis didn't leave any banana split for Javi.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Dennis have leftover.
For a little guy, man, he can eat, can he?
He could, that man can eat. I think, I don't think it's the axles, Kurt. I think they just know their trucks and what they do.
I think so too. Cause like you said, they almost every day they're out there.
Right. They ran every line in that place,
Yeah.
so they know what
they're
the truck's
trying
gonna
to
do there.
How how it turns and all that.
Yeah, it's like Dennis and Joe coming over and run the same lines on my course.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you know,
ran them and ran them
yeah.
and ran them.
Well, and those two guys are always together. You know, they spot each other back and forth. You know, when one goes, the other one goes. You know, so
And like,
that's why I actually like grabbing one of them and say, "Here, come spot me real quick." You know.
right. And that's the thing with like me, Dennis, and Joe and Jericho and Chunky running so similar trucks. Like, hey, you should be able to pull this there.
Yeah, you know.
There's little differences. Like Dennis and Jericho are a good team because Jericho has a AR-44 truck. So, and Dennis is running narrow axles. Like with me and Joe, with our F10 setups, and the trucks are pretty close.
Hey, Josh, what made you want to, in the hobby, choose to use the most the crawlers? What made you choose to have that as your main thing for your for the hobby?
I didn't start with crawlers. I started drag racing. So Chunky, me and Chunky
Oh,
were racing, and both our cars went down about the same time. I uh I wrecked my Mustang and then built a coupe. And Chunky pulled his apart to have it all painted and update the roll cage. And he talked about swapping cams and heads and stuff. So he's like, man, it's winter. There's a place down in it's a little south of me. P What's up, Jason? Um, that had an indoor track, indoor drag racing track. They prepped it, they glued the track, they ran still, well, made it back, changed my mind on the destination, still got chocolate. All right, AZ. Um, I think we ran 100 foot. It wasn't like the true 132 just because of the size of the indoor pole barn. And I built my drag slash. Chunky started working on one. And then Jericho got a DR10. We got another DR10 from a raffle. And then I got Jericho a Gen 8 for Christmas, and I had the Hilux. So I fixed the Hilux and I was going to crawl with it. And I'm like, man, I don't want to break that thing. Like, I don't want to go tear it up. That truck's been around since the early 80s when my dad got it. So I bought a TRX4. And being able to go out back and just crawl and then set up obstacles in the garage and mess around. And Charlie got one, and Chunky had a SCX10 deadbolt, which he still has. And I still have my TRX4. Just started crawling. And then I got a base camp, and I did my first comp with it. And the flower store. Oh, okay. Um, then I saw Rock Pirates and did the full Rock Pirates shock towers and everything on my base camp. And I went out and won the comp. And for winning the comp, I got a gatekeeper kit for winning. And then I bought an Ecto. Then me and Jericho started crawling, and more. I got the Sherpa chassis and built a truck with the AR-44s. And then it spiraled from there.
You find the crawlers also more intricate, reminds you more of working on one-to-ones.
Well, the drag cars did too. You had to set up suspension and set the rears and set spring rates and figure out all your toe and your camber and stuff and do tires. Like, I had fun drag racing, but what happened is you would build a car for a class and then get rid of the class. Unless you were running the super fast classes and kept buying and buying and buying, I'm like, that's not fun. Like, yes, you upgrade your crawlers and stuff, but they'll last a whole year or two or three. Like, this truck, I would not, I would feel confident going and running this truck in a comp tomorrow. Like, it works good. It's just different. I haven't driven it a bunch lately than the forward skid trucks. So like, this truck is 3 years old, probably almost 4. So, but it's still a viable truck. It's a viable option to go compete. And the drag racing, where it just became dollars bought wins, not drivers.
No
That's
bracket
what bothered
racing.
me. Well, they had a bracket class, but the guys that were bracket racing were down there every day.
Arizona Rider said, I had a VXL slash. I got in like 96, 97 and Kurt left. Stayed in a shed for 0 years. Then got a 4-wheel drive slash October 24th. That trans broke and I bought a SCX 24.
Yeah.
I
The
have 60
crawlers,
plus
like,
rigs.
the crawlers, man, you can spend a lot more time with them. You know, when I was drag racing, we'd be out there all day to run a total of under a minute. You know, your passes were only 2 seconds at most when we were running 66 foot, and you'd make 4 or 5 passes. You know, if it was a test and tune time, yeah, you'd make some passes, but you didn't want to kill all your expensive battery packs. And you know,
It's too,
I still have a battery that I ran in this when I first started doing it.
it's too bad you get more time behind the wheel if you were racing or rally racing.
Yeah, but I'm not going to chase my car through a forest.
But buggy racing or stuff like that. I mean, you get a lot more
That
time.
that's still like if you listen to Pablo talking about with Tony, they got faster because they put more and more and more money in it. You know, the truck I just sat down was probably my most expensive truck at the time, but I can go build a Lone Ranger. You know, like this truck, this truck's cheaper than the truck I just set on the floor. The transmission was $30. That transmission was $160. The ESC and motor in this was 150. There's 170 beside me. The servos were there's 280 between the two servos, probably 250, 280, somewhere in there. This one is not that much. You know, when you just and then the axles on that truck were $200. These were 160. Like it just and I ran Visions on that for a while. Those are $160 wheels. Chunky's wheels are $60. Yeah, the the buggy racing is cool and stuff, but it's if you want to move up, it's about chasing money. Kurt, I mean, how much did you dump into racing to try and keep up?
Oh yeah, it was constant. Big motors.
ESCs, battery packs.
You,
Yeah.
you know where I think things equal out more in racing is the vintage buggies. Pretty much, you're not chasing as much that type of thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Sure you are.
But
As
there's
soon as you put racing in there, there's modification, there's upgrades. Even if it's vintage buggy, doesn't mean it's stock class. You're doing upgrades, you're doing tweaking, you're doing different shocks than the other guy, you're doing different tires. Just because it's vintage doesn't mean it's stock.
Yeah, but some races you have to run certain tires and you have to run certain motors. That's
Understood.
one thing.
yeah, but when you run spec classes, Brad, it costs more to enter
Yeah,
because you got to buy the damn tires.
Gotta buy the tires and the motor and all that stuff that, has to
Pablo,
be supplied.
what was it Pablo said it was going to cost for him to run that spec class with his kids? 300 a piece?
Yeah.
well,
200, 300 a piece by the time you bought the tires and the entry? And that's one set of tires. For two sets of tires, whatever that spec class is, it costs.
Also, there's a lot of people like this new 380 racing.
Yeah, but you were asking me why I did it. This battery's $15. Right? There isn't a $15 part in racing.
Right. Yeah, it seems like you burn up a lot more electronics and stuff in racing and
Yeah, I mean,
parts when you crash and
I think I've bought a couple sets of pinion gears, like ring and pinion, couple axles. Well, Moose is look at
Moose
him
is
getting
getting
that itch.
down. It's like, oh yeah, all right, go back to sleep.
Right. Um, just fixing these trucks. Unless you really like, I've burned up a servo before, but I
He's
burned
doing
up
it
a
again.
$60 servo.
Yeah.
So But there's also a lot of money chasing in crawling and comps. There's still a lot of money chasing in that
But
too.
stuff lasts a lot longer. Stuff lasts so much longer. Like the bracket racing drag and the drag racing was cheaper because you could set a car up and, you know, race it. And there was stock classes where you had to run the electronics from one of the three, the Losi, the DR10, or the Traxxas. And then they made it heads up. Well, then everybody switches to the Traxxas motor because it's got the ESC is a 200C. So now then you pull the motor apart, pop a shim out, shim it differently. It bumps the KV up. If you don't know that secret, you're 2000s, 3000s behind everyone else. And you're chasing a magic pinion and you got when it comes to racing, just like
Well,
Tank said, when it says race. That's why Tank does this parking lot wars with stock stuff. Because it's competitive and it's cheaper and the average person can get into it. If I'm wrong, Tank, feel
Yeah,
free.
you're right.
Well, what you said about the motor, that sounds like an easy fix if you know what you're doing. It's a cheap, easy fix.
But people don't know it. You got to find someone that'll tell you. Because when you're heads up, man, like I know in the 13.5 class when we were running it, I got R1 motors from Nick Bell. To be competitive, I had to do that. There was guys that bought 10 motors and would just switch out all the rotors and everything. And it's racing. I get it. It's heads up. You know, you want to go fast. But my R1 motor was like $150. These guys bought 7 $80 motors and how many rotors to try and find something that'll beat that motor. And it's like, and then they're eking me out by 2-3 thousandths or a tenth. But they're blowing motors up every third race. But it was worth it to them because they were winning.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I just don't want to chase that. Like I can go out and run this truck in a comp and like the comps we've been doing lately, you can enter a couple different trucks in it. They don't care.
Yep.
So I'll enter this truck. I might take this truck since I put the winch in it and just go have fun. And I get to drive for anywhere from 6 to 15 minutes, depending on how they set the course. That's more than I drive in 2 weekends of racing, 3 weekends. You know, I know the road course and the buggy stuff is different. There's a lot of racing when they do that buggy racing, but I don't know. It was just, I didn't want to work on my truck the whole time while I was trying to have fun. And with that buggy racing, you're always in the pits. You're always setting it up. You're always doing something. And you're rushing between every round.
The rushing part is what got me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I drag raced, I used to run a smaller motor with nitrous. Filling bottles, checking plugs. Just constant upkeep on the car. You know, I had to have 3 nitrous bottles full. I got 2 hits out of a bottle. The third hit, you had to worry about if you had your bottle pressure high enough and if you were running out at the top end of the track.
You know, what's real good equal racing is what they only allow in 14 scale TT01E trucks. Those are very equal racing.
Yeah, the Fat Fox that Kurt was going to
Yeah.
race. Yeah, that's equal racing. But you got to find someone doing it. The money's not in those classes for the, you know, a lot of people at racetracks run a hobby shop with it. So they're selling tires, they're selling shocks, they're selling
They're
motors,
selling
they're
the tires for it. Yeah, you got to have special tires for that race.
Actually, they use the they say to use the stock tires that come with the kit.
Nope, not
I'm
the ones that we have. So
yeah. And didn't you have to run a certain battery pack and everything, Kurt?
You had to run a certain motor too from them.
Yeah,
Made you
so
buy the
you had
motor
to
and the
buy the
tires.
parts.
Yep.
And then you got to find enough people to want to run it.
And then you got to go get the round battery because that's the only one that fits in the TT01s.
Yep.
Actually, there's oval shaped ones that have fit them.
Well, but same thing, round, oval, same thing. So they're not the
And
square
round-
batteries like all of us
Round and
have.
oval is not the same thing.
Yeah, I guess not.
And the biggest thing, Brad, all three of us have gone out and done these things. And I've experienced it. And we all have found our own niche we like. What have you gone and done it?
Back in the 90s, I just did some oval racing with buggies.
That's 30 some years ago.
Yeah.
What would you do now? Like for me, for you, with your physical status, you say you can't get around very well.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can't even get on the what they call the rostrum. Is what
It
they
would be
call
crawling.
It, that span.
Crawling
can't
would be
crawl.
it.
But I can't
You don't
crawl.
You don't have
there's
to
people
crawl
that do comps. There's people that do comps in a wheelchair, Brad.
all
Yeah.
day. all
We
day.
make it easy in a lot of our stuff to where there's a couple. I'm like me. I'm a big fat guy, and there's a couple old guys that can't walk too well, and they make it to where you can get around, and they help you around and get into a spot to where you can crawl at. You know.
And when you're
Yep.
crawling, you can go, I have to move.
Yep.
Pause.
Time. Pause.
And they
time.
stop the time and they give you time to go to where you need to go to see your
Walk to the
vehicle.
other side. Yep.
In a lot of places nowadays, like the places we go, there's access for people that can't get around to move around the course to see their stuff from different areas. What's up, Mitch?
The indoor courses are like that. It's all
That's
flat.
why for you, little comps like that would be fun, Brad. Not trail riding. I understand you can't get out in the trails, but comps or like what I do, parking lot wars. If you had
Yeah.
people over there that actually did parking lot wars, and that's what I'm doing this summer. This summer, I'm going to set up some obstacle in the parking, and we're going to race crawlers or rock bouncers. We're gonna take semi trucks and back them up and try to load them. We're gonna do different stuff every month. So this is gonna be fun. I find this year it's gonna be different.
Like Aaron did with his things with the semis.
Yeah, not as strict, but yes. And my forklifts are not going to be the hydraulic one he uses that are worth thousands of dollars. Mine is just a cheap one.
Right.
So,
But it's all about the cost for fun.
yeah. It's all about take whatever you have on your shelf, bring it out and have some fun.
Yep.
Not
And-
having to spend a shitload of money to make it competitive ready.
Yeah, like these, I've even said to people, this is like the extreme level of like it has a custom chassis, custom this, custom that, cut and drive shafts. Like there's no reason you can't go out, and I've seen it at other comps I've been at, buy a Coyote for $300,
Lauren,
put a servo in it and a fusion setup. So you spend $200 more and go out and compete. They're doing them with stock tires, stock rims, and they're hanging with people. Like, go crawl around with a Coyote. They do good. And I'm not, there's other trucks obviously that do good. I'm not going to tell you to go to TRX4. They are tough. They're built for the trail. They're strong trucks, but they're not comp trucks. They're too top heavy. They don't steer as well. But you can go out with a Coyote.
Sucks.
You can go buy a stance. You can go buy, heck, the Ecto, my V2 kit that has an Ecto body on it, the Elements. They've done great. Kurt, you use the Element. I know you switched to Portals
Yep.
for more clearance, but you use the Element in one of your classes.
I switched to for steering more is more
Yeah.
what I did it for because the steering on the
What, the Elements had good steering?
don't have good steering.
No, he switched axles because the Element with the behind the axle, it limits it to probably what, 45, 47
Yeah,
degrees, and
it's horrible.
you want to get 50, as close to 50 or more that you can to really get in there. But the point is, like, for me, it was how much time am I having fun on what this has cost? Sure, I
Mhm.
want to be competitive. I want to go do good. But with this, like anymore, I like building this truck as much as driving it. I like the time and making it and just sitting here and working on it. You know, I'm excited about Jericho having a one-to-one car to drag race. Like we were out there working in the garage for several hours, fixing the frame and fixing stuff and working on it. I like doing the work on that.
Now, see, I'm going to start drag racing for Parking Lot Wars, but I want to do it like I was saying is it's not
The
just a
turn.
straight line. It's going to turn and you're going to finish where you started. But I got to find in my head, how am I going to do it? Is it going to be like not bracket racing, but am I going to do like you lose 3 times, you're out? So it gives you 3 races? Or am I going to do it king of the road kind of? So if you win first place, only second place can come and challenge you. In other words, if you're third, the fourth place guy can challenge you. So I got to come
Yeah,
up with a storyline.
you can do
Something.
it like a list. You can do it like double elimination. You got to lose twice to be out. So even like if two guys make it through and end up at the end, they got to win twice.
True.
Or, you know, someone's got to beat the other one twice. Or you can run a losers bracket and let them come through
Yep.
and still be able to race.
But because the race is going to be so quick, I'm even thinking of doing it best out of 5. So in other words, it's you lose 3 times. In other words,
Yeah, people want to come out and drive their car. They
Yeah.
don't want to. They don't
sit
run
there and
all day, run a 1.5 second race, and then be
yeah,
like, "Sorry, buddy. See you next
you're out.
weekend."
You lost 2 times, you're out. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm trying to make it go as fast as I can, but as long and fun as I can also, uh, without having to run beside your car. Because I do have people like Brad and Kurt that cannot run after their car. So
right. No, if you can do it all in a central area and be able to see your car and make it around the cone and come back or however you're doing it, yeah, that's
and it's different driving than just a straight line, that's for sure. And that's why I want to do it that way, because it's different. I don't want a timing tree. I will time the guys when they start and when they get at the finish line. So I am going to calculate the times. So even though you've raced that one race, race 2 is going to be timed also, and I am going to count the times. So that's why I want to try to make it fun and make it different. So we'll see. Man, I should have changed my pattern on my thing. I'm hearing it go click, 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 click.
oh
Yeah,
See what,
because see,
yeah.
it goes over the
And there's
line.
all different kinds of events. Like AZ, um there's tough truck challenges. Yeah, Dennis 300 to race off road for a weekend when you can still have to go to the track, and you end up with thousands to 500 in the RC to be competitive, right?
Yep.
Where, you know, if I enter 3 trucks, it's like $70 for me to compete, and then I get to drive 3 trucks, and I've driven a half hour or so, and it's still spent under $100.
And when the comp's over, you can always mess around on the course when
Yeah,
it's, you
if you
know,
want to hang out and drive,
Mhm.
And that's what some people were asking me also. Can I enter 2 cars? Can I enter 2 or 3 cars? And I said, fine. But the problem is if ever you win and you win, if ever you meet yourself,
The
you're gonna,
racing
pick
one
which
of
part.
them
one's
is
gonna
going to have to
lose.
lose.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, when you race like that, yeah.
Yeah, if you do chip draw and you draw both ones, you're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I guess
Unless you start driving with one of these and you can drive 2 cars at the same time.
Right. Do a Sean.
Yeah. That's going to be tough, man.
it's so that's why I got into crawling. And Misty loves going hiking and trail crawling and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
My
quads and
travel.
wife
bikes are
loves
about the
walking
cheapest.
around in the woods. That's what my
Mhm.
wife loves it. I walk around with the car. She walks beside me. She chit chat, and she loves taking a walk.
Misty runs cars,
Okay.
but like her favorite right now, she loves driving just a stockish Ascent because it stays stable and goes over the stuff she wants to do, has clearance for the portal, and it's just easy to drive.
I like watching Crawler Canyon on Wednesdays. Him and his wife go out
Yeah,
chatting the whole hour and a half or whatever long they run.
yeah.
Trail running is just, it's not competitive.
No, it's
No,
not. It's
but you're saying like why I
yeah,
did
it's
crawlers
fun for
because it
nature.
was, yeah,
Plus, it's easier. You have more places to go. It's not, racing or bashing. There's only certain places you can go to. And it's constant same thing over and over and over. I've gone to so many different crawling spots now. It's different every time.
yeah, right. I I did some quad racing back in the AZ day, AZ. I know what you mean. I had a DS 650 for my big ass. My uncle, my uncle competitively raced quads and then dirt bikes, and he was on a CR 500 and got hit in the shoulder. He's can't use his left hand now. I don't worry about that crawling. Same uncle just what 2 years ago, year and a half ago, totaled a 20 some $1,000 side by side too.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, like I wrecked my Mustang.
You haven't dropped an engine in that car you got for your son.
No, I have two in the garage I can use. I just haven't decided which way we're gonna go yet.
Which one's more powerful?
Depends on which way I build it.
Oh,
My uncle actually rode pro, or like local pro, AZ, till his crash. Yeah, he rode for years and years, dirt bikes and quads.
even go-kart racing's expensive.
Racing is expensive. Just say racing, like Tank said, racing.
Right.
Any racing comes with a cost. Yeah, exactly, AZ. When you get competitive and race anything, yep. I had a grasshopper back in the mid 80s, max, and I realized I was much slower than RC10s. I went out there and tried to race. We were at some kind of race at a baseball diamond they'd set up. Oh my gosh, I got my ass kicked so bad. Yep, AZ. It's all it costs. Well, it's almost midnight. I think I'm gonna shut it down. AZ, Max, Mitch. Yeah, like Mitch said, racing and speed runs. Mitch, it sucks you're in PA. See, Javi was in here. Dennis, Lauren, Dwayne, said Max, AZ, Jason, Sean, Tony, Squirrel, Tim, Ramondo, We Won, Peter Griffin. Anyone else I missed? Thanks for hanging out. Keith should be live tomorrow. And you'll be live Sunday, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
Cool.